What's going on? What's going on, fam? I know I'm catching some of y'all by surprise. I wanted to do a live that is exclusive for our members and not necessarily for just everybody else. And so I decided, I'm out here, cleaning the dogs and whatnot. I might as well go ahead and run a live and maybe we can start conversating and we can talk a little dogs. I mean, it's up to y'all. I know that I didn't announce this, and that's fine. I didn't announce it on purpose because it's not meant for everybody. It's meant for our members exclusively. So if you're a member of the channel, that's why you're able to come in and watch us right now. Also, for those higher members, the members that are paying the $25 a month, I'm actually thinking about coming up with some master classes for you. That way, Mocha. Here, let me see if I can flip the camera around so you guys could, I guess not. It doesn't allow me. But anyways, she was over there trying to drink some water. Mocha, what are you doing? This girl. Yeah, this girl right there, she is a problem, man. She's always coming up with stuff. As you guys know, this is our girl Aruba. That's our girl Aruba. That's the one that pretty much we have the most blood in our yard with her, and it's for a reason. We got her son Power right over here. I'm not seeing comments. Let me see. Oh, okay, there we go. Adam Fields, what's up, Raul? Hey, appreciate the love, man. Carolina King Kennels. Hey, man, unbeloved Johnny, man. Adam Fields, what's up, Bully fan? Not much, man. I decided I wanted to do a live for you guys. For our members, check her out. Check her out. She just loves the dirt, man. We've had nothing but rain, so everything is muddied up and wet up and whatnot. And so, you let the dogs out and they come back muddied up. But, it's part of the process, bro. Let me get you guys in the cage because I'm cleaning the cages as we speak. Move back, Power. Move back. So, and I'll flip the camera. Just give me a second here. Let me just get some of this filth out of here first, man. Because this guy, I don't know if it happens to you guys, but one of the things that happens quite a bit with us, some of our dogs love to flip over the water bucket. Power is one of them. And it's usually a sign that he's hot, and that's why he's doing it. As soon as I say that, I would want to kick myself in the rear end because even when it got real cold, he was flipping the bucket. Let me show you Power here real quick. Yeah, see, he's laying down in the water. He loves anything that's got to do with keeping his body cooler. Our routine out here cleaning our dogs, it can last anywhere between, I want to say, if I'm in a rush, like if I see clouds coming and it's gonna be raining or whatever, I could probably do the whole thing in about an hour and 15 minutes. Clean everybody and get everything, water them, feed them, everything. But if I'm in a lazy mood or if I just want to take my time with what I'm doing, it can take up to 2 hours. That easy. It can take up to 2 hours. And it's just because I get to, while I'm out here cleaning poop, which I've told you guys many a times, while I'm out here cleaning poop, I'm looking at their interaction. I'm looking at my dogs. Athena! No, ma'am. So Athena's trying to eat dirt, and she's pregnant. So I'm going to have to run over there. So this is what I mean about the interruptions, man. You're going to get interruptions left and right. Check her out. Move. I don't want you eating that. Nope. Move. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be on top of them, man. If you're not on top of them, things could get out of hand real quick. It's amazing to me to see that we only have 2 people on here. And I kind of know why it's happening, and that's because I was trying to show this particular live in our Facebook page, and for whatever reason, it wouldn't let me do it. So, Aruba, what are you doing? So, oh, she's back at it. Athena, get out of there. I'm going to have to put you in your cage, Athena. All right, so now I understand, man. So Derek Hall says, my dog is muddy right now from playing in the rain. Yeah, bro. Adam Fields, did you have any bad weather? Kyle, I know you're just a couple of states over. Pretty much the weather I got here, Kyle literally lives about an hour and a half from me. So whatever's going on here, more than likely it's going on over there too. Says, yeah, very little. Me and Raul we're right by each other. I get it. All 10 says, I love this. Well, that's what this is about, man. This is about those of you that have become members, those of you that believe in the brand, believe in what we're doing. It doesn't necessarily mean you got to buy from us, but you're picking up knowledge, you're picking up information. This, what I'm doing here, and it's a first-time thing I'm doing, by the way, is for those of you that are serious about breeding, about coming in here and interacting with me, and that sort of thing. We already know, based on previous tests and previous results, that, it's almost like a 10-to-1 ratio of people that are subscribed versus people that are watching us that are not. And so I want to give something back to you guys. I know you guys come in on the Sunday Bully Live and we talk dogs and whatnot, but, having a little impromptu live like this where you can ask and talk and whatever, it wouldn't hurt. Let me get this girl in because she's going to keep eating that dirt. Come here, Athena. Let me get her in real quick. Come here, baby. That's a good girl. Yeah, Athena, for those of you that don't know, she is about to give birth. She is pregnant. Come here, baby. Good girl. Come here. Come here. I want to show her to you guys so you can see how she's coming along. Come here, baby. I don't know if you can see the belly there. Yeah. I don't know if you can see the belly there, man, but she's still about 10 days out. So very, very excited. Very excited to see that she's pregnant and coming along. Let me bring out 305 because I had power out. Whenever I let power out, the other males have to be up, and vice versa too. I just don't want issues, man. I don't want issues. These dogs are big and they're powerful, and even though they're not aggressive, Aruba, you're the one that's eating all this dirt. You don't. I don't want to put my dogs in that position, but yeah, this guy, when he comes out running full speed, man. Let me see what you got. Oh snap! I'm working. Just want to say what's up, fam. I will like and share this today after work. Much love, Raul Q fam. Hey, I appreciate the love. Actually, you guys don't have to share this. This is members only. So that's the reason we got such low views, is because non-members cannot watch this, even if they wanted to. So just giving you a heads up. Furman, like the raffle, nobody lost because all the knowledge we gained. So blessed to be a part of this whole thing. Another thing I want to talk to you guys about is I'm ready to do another raffle right now, okay, for the month of January. Do me a favor. Leave a comment below. Let me know. Yes, Steven, spontaneous live. Let me know what you want me to give in the raffles. How do you want me to set it up? I could tell you, I just ordered one of them little Wheel of Fortune wheels. You'll see it soon. And so maybe we could start using that. But nonetheless, I want you guys to be interactive with me and let me know. Let me know what's up. Let me know what you think. Let me know if it's worth it. What's that I heard about the masterclass? All right, so look, you see this guy. Wait, where is he? Yeah, he's over there somewhere. Steven Torres. So Steven is doing some marketing for us, right? He's in charge of our marketing right now. And so Steven, he was the first to hit me up and tell me, hey, bro, you're going to have to start doing a masterclass for, the members that have that, the mentorship level membership. And so I told him, I said, Steven, bro, I like the idea. Give me a week so I can market it, set it up, throw it out there. And then basically now I'm bringing it up. So I'm dropping it on you guys. It was Steven's idea. I love it. I'm running with it. All right. So yes, sir. Furman. Thanks, Kyle. New vet, definitely. New vet, dog vest, and consults. All right, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so you guys definitely want new vet, you want the dog vest, and you want consults. All right. All right. How many winners? How many winners should we have? This past one I did, it was five possible winners, and the prize would slowly go down gradually. Would you guys prefer um, we did maybe 3 winners and they all had the same prize, or 5 winners and they all have the same prize? It's up to you. It's up to you, man. I'm willing to do whatever. I like to give back to my community. I like to give back to those that believe in our brand and believe in what we do. So, hold on a second. So, you know, just share with us what you think will work for you. And if it's something that we can do, we'll definitely come through with it. Move back. I'm over here in Power's cage. Give me a second. Move back, Power. Thank you, bub. Stay there. Stay there. No, sir. All right. Just give me a second here. Move back. Move back. All right. Yeah, he is definitely excited. He wants to come out and play. I had to put him up because I have, or at the time, I had a pregnant female out, which is Athena. And I don't know what's wrong with this boy, but he wants to mount everything, including pregnant females that are due to give birth in about 10 days. So I had to put him up. Breaks my heart to put him up because, you know, I like seeing him out and about and doing whatever. But unfortunately, right now, because of all the rain we got nothing but our entire yard is flooded. So because of the flooding, they're kind of restricted right now to just the kennel area for a day or two until the flood, you know, the flooding or the flood waters reside. Once they do, then, you know, we're going to let them all the way out. But right now we can't. So let me head on out of there. All right, so you guys are saying 5, all same prize. Okay, so if we're going to do 5 all same prize, then what happens is the quality of the prize goes down, right? Because I can't. I'm not going to give up 5 studies, right? So kind of tell me how I should work that in. Tell me how I should work that in, and we could always go in that direction. Carolina King says, that's good. I'll switch over to get the perks with the master class. There you go, man. Leave that alone. These guys, look at this. Look, there's something about that hole. There's something tasty. Even 305's getting in on the act. I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. Let's see. 5, if you can do it. 3, same prize. Will make, well, 5 makes the odds better. Definitely, bro. Yeah, I think 5 will give enough people a chance. You should have a new breeder bundle. Oh, I like that. Which would include 1 bottle of all your personal DIY shampoos. Come on, man. You can make those yourself, man. Come on. Have you ever thought about doing meet and greets? But I know you can't trust nobody nowadays. Yeah, I'm not going to do meet and greets. And somebody suggested about maybe the winner, bring them over to my yard and whatever. I don't know if I could do that, man. Let's all be honest, right? We got people here that are fanatics, that love us, that will do anything for us. We also got people that watch us that would love nothing more than to see us go down, right? And so we can't be stupid about those things. Safety is of the utmost. Bro, are you looking at having 3 litters on the ground at once? Listen, it's a possibility, but I'll be honest with you right now. For those of you that have sorry about that, guys. I pressed the wrong button. For those of you that are looking forward to the Cadabra and Congo breeding, I don't think she took. I don't think she's pregnant. Um, Here's the deal. Of the 3 females we had, you see, this is what I'm talking about, because some of y'all will look at a video that I produced years ago, and then you will turn around and like hold me to whatever I was talking about 2 or 3 years ago. Well, The dynamic of my yard has changed in 2 or 3 years. We're not the same yard. We might have more, less dogs. Now we have merles, so on and so forth. So everything changes. I say that to say this. So this time around, up to now, I was doing nothing but surgical AIs at a vet, and I would let them do TCIs as well. Their numbers have been, in my opinion, not good. I would say maybe like a 40% success rate. And you would ask yourself, like, if you're doing a surgical, how in the hell are you only hitting on 40%? Well, here's the fact of the matter. The fact of the matter is I'm the breeder. They're not. I'm the one that really gives 3 shits about what's going on here. They're not. They're just there to provide a service and charge me for what they're doing. So Cadabra is the only one we did a surgical AI on. And I did this on purpose so we could test theories, right? And this is what I keep telling everybody. You need to keep testing theories. You can't go off of one thing or what one person said. Nobody's the sole owner of the truth. This is what I did. I went ahead and did a transcervical insemination on Callie. Now, Callie just gave birth. We know she took. I did artificial inseminations on Athena, and she looks more than pregnant. Callie didn't take. So think about it for just a second. Surgical insemination, $700. She didn't take. I would have to wait another 6 months. That would have put me 6 months behind. And then I would have to redo her again, which now tells me that maybe, just maybe, going forward, I'm not going to rely on a vet anymore to do any type of TCI or surgicals. Maybe I'll do everything here in house, and that's the end of that. And if the dog takes, great. And if it doesn't, great. You see what I'm saying? Because we do have, like, for example, we have Ekin up in Canada. I only get 1 shipment of sperm, so I better get it right. But we've gone for a year now trying to get Cadabra pregnant with Ekin. Doesn't happen. And I'm starting to think that, vets are vets, bro. They're just there for the money. They're there for, and I don't mean it in a bad way. What I mean is they're there for their business, okay? When you show up and they got to do a surgical insemination or something like that, a lot of times I could tell in their faces that they have so many clients and really they don't feel like doing the surgical. So it's a one and done type of deal. So in order not to tie myself to vets, I think maybe going forward I'm going to do my own inseminations. I kind of feel like I'm probably going to get better odds. Let's see. These two over here running. Over here on the Bully Oasis, by the way, which I haven't made a video because I'm waiting for the summertime to hit. Once the summer hits, we're going to do it. Right now, the water's way too cold. I was actually thinking, what if we get all the water out of the Bully Oasis right now because they can't use it, and we fill them up with colored balls and let the dogs jump in there and just have fun with it. So, needless to say, I already ordered the pump. So now we're just waiting for the pump to get here. And once I pump the water out, we'll order the colored balls and we'll have a little fun with the Bully Oasis. Looking great, actually, to be honest with you. Check it out. There you go. Check it out. It's finally finished. Only problem is it's freezing cold right about now. Yeah, Judah is giving me fits outside from the neighbor's female. Okay, so somebody's having studs only for first place, of course. Okay, so Jacob Evans is saying I should give for prize only for stunning for first place winner. Derek Hall, do you think your dogs would rather be outside than inside? I know my inside dogs much rather be outside than in any weather. I agree with you, Derek Hall. Look at Cadabra. I got Cadabra right back here. I can tell you, you put Power inside of the house, he'll die of loneliness. I don't care if you got 100 dogs in the house. He don't want to be in the house. Neither Cadabra. Even Jenny, who's a house dog by now, she wants to be outside. So I would dare to say the majority of my dogs, they'd rather be out than be in. Hummer says, what's up, fam? Tuned in from Washington. What's up, Hummer? Love seeing you back, bro. All right, Adam Fields is crazy. He just started hiking leg to pee last month. Okay, talking about his dog. Well, it's hard to beat big prices all the time, bro. Yeah. Well, look, I don't have an issue putting a free study for a first place prize. I just can't do it for all 5. I mean, that would just be prostituting my dog at that point. I can't do that. Carolina says the main problem with the same prize will be the stud credit. It's hard to give. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's not going to happen. We could give the stud credit to number 1, and then everybody else gets the same. We could do that. Hummer Style says out of 4 of my dogs, I only have 1 that will go outside during the winter. As soon as it gets cold, and there's even a sprinkle, both of my dogs don't want to go outside. Wow. I do have a female in my house, Azu. She started it off. When it rains, she doesn't want to go outside. So I still want to see who you put Dooley to. Huh. Well, here's the thing, guys, and I keep telling you guys this. This is an ever-changing process. So let me give you an example. Today, we've come to the complete conclusion that Kadabra is not pregnant. So whatever I had planned before now has taken a hit. So now I got to make a decision based on what I see Athena drop if I want to take Kadabra back to Congo or if I want to go ahead and put either Dooley or Ekin to her. So you see, as you breed and things drop or don't drop, things change. That's how that goes. I like the tiered prizes. Okay, I did really love it when you went to the outside kennels and checked out the setups. That was so good. Some good content. Yeah, look, and I want to do that. I'm going to continue doing that. I just can't do it right now because obviously we have a female that gave birth. We got 2 more that are about to give birth. So I've had a bunch of people write to me telling me, "Hey, bro, when are you gonna go to people's yards again?" I love to do it, like I said, but the timing has to be right. I'm also a full-time breeder. I am running a full kennel. So whenever I'm going to have puppies or whatever, that's an obvious no-go. All right. Let's see, Carolina King. You agree? A bunch of you are agreeing with him interviewing other kennels. That was a dope way in showing love. No, definitely, man. And I plan on doing it. In fact, I want to do it with breeders of other breeds, with like Mastiffs, Cane Corsos, and things like that. Not just American Bullies, because I don't want you guys to get too used to one way of doing things. Not saying that all American Bullies are the same, but there are some common denominators amongst most American Bully breeders. Whereas if we go to a Cane Corso breeder or a Boer Bull breeder, you might start noticing they're doing things a little bit different. And that, that kind of opens up your brain a little bit and lets you think outside of the box. What's up, Dave? What's going on, man? I thought you was a member. We got Kyle over here. Yeah, bro, it's sick. Johnny, man, can you get it shipped in-house, thaw, AI with frozen in-house without vet? You can, Johnny, man, but here's the deal. Say you win, and I ship you, I have no issue shipping you sperm, but I'm only going to ship you 1 shipment. That's all you get, bro. So if your female doesn't take, we'll do it one more time. If she doesn't take, then we're done. So just keeping it real, man. Yeah, I appreciate it, Kyle. Appreciate the love, man. Thank you, Johnny, man. Appreciate it, man. Don't forget about naming your Bully Oasis after Aruba. Maybe. It's funny you say that, man, because my wife. All right, so let me see if I can show you guys. So you see our outside setup. So we kind of wanted to name this here something, whatever that may be, and then name the Oasis something, and then turn around and name the new kennels something else. So, the Oasis being called the Aruba Oasis, for example, that I kind of like that a lot, man. I appreciate you giving me the idea. I like it. All 10, you and Kyle could collaborate and get the winner a custom-made sign like you guys have. All right, Kyle, I know you're listening to this, bro. Haley Goss, I'm just here to learn and hopefully get a pup from you or use one of your studs in the future. We'll be picking up our first female pup in a few weeks. Love your channel and all the educational content. Appreciate it, Haley. And in the short time you've been here, I've seen your name pop up quite a bit, so I appreciate that. Have you thought about breeding Fireball to a Merle? I haven't, but I wouldn't rule it out. I said it, I don't know, a day or two ago. I said Power is about to enter. Hey, what are you doing? These guys, man. If I'm not on top of them, they're gonna come up with something. Look at Aruba. What are you doing, Aruba? What are you doing, mamas? Yeah, this girl. Yeah. Fireball is at that stage where he's not a primary source in this yard anymore, and that's a good thing. That means that, Fireball is a 0 generation dog, right? I bought him. I did not make Fireball. However, we've used Fireball to help us get to this 4th generation where we're at now. Do not rule out Fireball going into a grandkid of his, a female. That female may or may not be Merle. I couldn't tell you that right now. But we're still going to use him. And Power, maybe by summer of this year, he will also go into the same category as Fireball. Jacob Evans says a sign will be dope. I like the idea of different breeds for interviews. Okay. Javier Rivera, good evening, QBN family checking in from Connecticut. All right, bro, appreciate the love. Rico, yeah, that sign, dope for a prize. Okay. We've spoke on it a few times. Yes, we have. All 10, that's an awesome idea. He said prostituting his dog. What are you trying to say, Hummer? I know you're cool, bro. I just don't understand what you wrote. He said prostituting his dog. Yeah. If I was to give 5 studs for 5 different winners, that's exactly what I'd be doing. If you've seen an amazing dog from a different breed and they wanted to use one of your males to breed to create something, would you? I would have to see the seriousness of who I'm dealing with and what they're really talking about. I more than likely don't want to do anything where, my dogs are being seen as a contributor to a mutt breed. If it's somebody that's been breeding for, say, 40 years, 30 years, and they could show me proof of something, then maybe I will consider it. But even then, that's just crazy, bro. All 10 marketing tips as a prize. All 10 marketing is more about hard work than it is anything else. Being consistent. I've told people marketing secrets in the past. At 11 o'clock, right before lunch, you should be dropping something. Drop something again, like at 6:30 in the afternoon, right when people are getting off work, and be consistent with it. And it cannot be repeated. So don't go on Sunday and take 100 pictures of your dog in the beach and think that you're about to drop 14 pictures of your dog in the beach and that it's all going to be cool. Unfortunately, we live in a world and in a society where attention spans get smaller. So the more they see something, the more repetition that they see something, the less attention span they're going to give to it. This is why you see me constantly creating new content. You got people like, dude, like, you got videos on dog food review. You got videos on how to breed. You got videos on puppies. You got video on mush. You got video on this and that and the third. Well, there's so many components that make up breeding that it allows me to hit all these different topics. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, yeah, guys, I know that this is new. We only got 7 people watching. So definitely, I'm hoping that the members pick up on this during the week and you guys are able to consume it. Again, I'm thinking about master classes for those of you that are in the mentorship level of the membership. So do me a favor. For those of you that are in the mentorship levels, do me a favor, send me your comments as to what you think you want me to do a master class on. Right now, I have a litter of 3 females in my garage. They're 6 weeks old, and we have a litter that just dropped, turning in 1 week right now. So maybe in a week or two, I could do a master class on something that's got to do with pups. You guys let me know, and we can make that happen. Also, guys, let me know if you find this to be helpful. I like the midweek live. Just happened to be in Facebook and got the live notification from your page. Appreciate it. This is my church, you dig? All right. So I guess you guys like it. All right, great. So I'd really like to do a one-on-one. I don't know, man. I don't want to commit to something and then not be able to come through with it, but I am gonna try to do a midweek live like this. And hopefully I can find something that's happening in my yard that we address and show you how we address it. That way, you guys could, find it as valuable content. Like I said, one of the projects I want to do is on the Oasis. We're going to empty out the water, and we're going to add some color balls in there, and just have some fun with it for the dogs, right? And also, one of the things you guys will not believe is I'm actually getting ready to get rid of my PlayStation. Y'all see it? Yeah. Turns out the wife said it's got to come down. She didn't ask me if I wanted to come down. She pretty much told me it's going to come down. And not just that, you're the one that's going to bring it down. So I will. It's been up for about 4 years, I want to guess. I could be off a little bit. And it's made out of wood, and it's time for it to come down. We feel like we should be building another one out of metal. 305, what are you doing? Get out of there. Come here. Come here, Aruba. Aruba, come here. Come here. Good girl. Good boy. Yeah, these guys are out here trying to eat some wood. And I have to supervise them at all times, man, because they're like kids, bro. They will look for a reason to get in trouble. Especially, you see, mom and her son. Look at mama and her son. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard for people. Some people tell me it's hard for them to believe that such a bigger dog came out of Aruba. But 305, let's go. Come here. Let me get him in his cage. Come here, boy. Come on. Go. Good boy. Aruba, get in here. Come on. Aruba. Let's go. Get in there. All right. Yeah, we got our cages winterproof, and it's funny because we winterproofed it because it got really cold here last week, a couple of days, and now it's so hot we had to turn the fans back on. So you got to roll with the punches, man. It is what it is. So let me see. We got a couple more questions, and then I'm out. It says. Haley says, the tour of all your exercise play equipment for the pups may be. Okay. Happy New Year. Thank you, Kahiki. I thought it was funny. Oh, okay, bro. I thought it was funny, too. You're not wrong. He stays preaching. Well, I can definitely fix up the metal one, bro. Okay. So Kyle's talking about fixing up the metal one. I appreciate that, bro. But be careful what you say. I might just take your word on it. A workout kit could be a prize. Love this live and getting a walk of the yard and seeing all the dogs. Love seeing my boy Power. Yeah, my boy Power over here, bro. Check him out. He ain't gonna listen to me, though. He don't listen. You're a knucklehead, huh? You knucklehead. Tell people how much of a knucklehead you are. There you go. Yeah, bro. This guy's a major knucklehead, bro. But I love him to death. Because there's 3 things that no matter what, when I tell him, I don't care there's a female in heat ready to be mounted. He will stop his world and respond. And that's when I tell him to go in his cage. No matter what he's doing, he does that. When I call him, no matter where he is in this entirety of the yard, he comes. And then lastly, whenever I tell him, hey man, stick around here near me as I walk. He does, because he's one of those dogs that has a tendency when I walk to the back to be far away from me. And so sometimes I'll tell him to come near me, for whatever reason, whatever it is I'm doing. Maybe I'm taking video and I want him to be near me. So, oh, you got it, Nate. Appreciate the love, man. QBN spring pull setup is nice. Adam Fields, thank you. Heat to AC in 1 week. Yeah, man, literally. So we were working. All right, so I'll give you guys a little tidbit here. So I was actually working on a heating system, right? That works on candles. Listen to this. I wasn't able to. I think I need to keep working on it, and eventually it'll work. But I didn't get it to work this year. So what we ended up doing was we got the red heat lamps that we use on pups, and we actually put wood shavings in each one of the kennels, and then we put the lamp hitting a 250 watt lamp hitting that, and you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how well the dogs were doing. I had a thermometer near every single one of them, and sometimes at 2 or 3 a.m. I would look at it, just because at that time that's when it was at its coldest. And we were registering temperatures around 65 degrees, which, considering it was like 17 at one point, that's not too shabby. Jacob Evans, who are some of the breeders you bought from? Not trying to advertise nobody else, just wondering. Jacob Evans, let me tell you, I'm not going to say who. If you guys want, you could research the pedigree, on our QBN app. The reason that I don't share the who is because of this. Unfortunately, in this bully community that we're all in, there are people that love you as long as you're behind them and in their pocket. Sometimes, I'm not saying all the times, I'm not saying everybody I bought from, but sometimes you're going to have people that sold you a dog and you have more success with your dog than they had with the very parents that made him. And that leads to jealousy, and it leads to envy, and it leads to problems. And so if I'm going to go ahead and say who I bought from one dog, I'm going to say all. And if I'm not going to say who I bought from, then I'm not going to mention anybody. And that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, I know, Kyle. I know. Yeah, they're on the app. You can check it out there. You can figure it out for yourself. You could also figure out that I'm not advertising them for a reason. And a lot of times that's more valid than anything else, because a lot of times you can have a stud that is amazing and will produce amazing, but you have a dog owner that will not get you the paperwork, or if they got you the paperwork and you have the dog, then all of a sudden they want to shoot shade at you and throw salt on your on everything that you do, because they're jealous and envious of what you've done and how far you've come compared to where they're at. And if you want to deal with people like that, then by all means go for it. I'm not. All right. Yeah, if you haven't downloaded the QBN app, listen to Kyle. Dior says how to breed out a high rear. Yeah, well, you're going to breed to a dog that doesn't have a high rear. More importantly, you're going to be looking at rear angulation. Okay, see the curvature on the rear angulation. Also, you want to keep your eyes on the femur length. The longer the femur, the more problems you're going to be having. Okay, you may even, and if the femur is too short, then you may lose angulation completely. All right, so these are the things that you need. If you don't know what a femur is, you need to go to Google, find out canine anatomy, and start figuring out these things I'm talking about. Yeah, he's laughing at the candle idea. It does get hot. Yeah, it does, but not hot enough. I feel that if I keep working at it, sooner than later, I'll figure it out. I just put a mini split system in my kennel building. There you go. Nate Gibbs, after winning last night's lives bully stack, Kyle said that there's smaller trophies for the stack off. I think that's a great idea for you guys. Also, shout out to Kyle Holland. Thanks again. Oh, no, definitely. In fact, Kyle showed me one today. It's about the size of a personal pizza, if you want to call it that. And I think it's pretty cool. And so we're gonna do it this way this year. At the end of the year, there's going to be a $5,000 payoff. There's a bunch of people that like to show in the ABKC or UKC. I've shown in the ABKC, UKC myself. It costs money to drive out there. It costs money to get the dogs into the ring. It costs money to pay the handlers, your time, so on and so forth. I say all that to say this. I would dare to say that we're probably, I don't know, somebody fact check me and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm thinking that we're the only stack off that actually pays in retrospect to all the other ones that you got to go out there and pay. So let me know if what I said was wrong. I have no issues taking it back if I did. Addy Lines, I have the same set with the heat lamps and cedar shavings up here in Indianapolis. Works great. Yeah, it does. It actually does, and the temperature does maintain. So do you have a video on how you went from being a nurse to a breeder? We'd love to hear how you built the business. Wow. Haley Goss, man, you've only been here 5 minutes and you're asking the right questions, man. I really like that. I don't think a video is necessary. I think I can tell you. When I was in Miami, I wanted to start breeding. So I started out with Old English Bulldogs. And then we got out of that quick because it wasn't right breed for me. It just wasn't. So many health issues, so many problems. So I went ahead and left that particular breed, but I still wanted to breed. And I came across the American Bullies. But it was very realistic to me that in Miami, I would never, ever be able to own a piece of land this big where I could actually breed. And so we moved to Texas. And within 2 years of being here, we bought our house. And for those of you that don't know, Houston in particular is like the nursing capital of the world. Here, nurses get paid very well, and there's high demand for them. And so, long story short, we started breeding, and then slowly but surely, I went from passively breeding to actively breeding and being, an active breeder all the time. So that's how that came about. Let's see. Sorry, I don't have any questions. All mine have been answered in previous videos. Thanks for what you do, Raul. Also, thanks for the rest of the team. You got it, man. Adrian Vargas, can you do some training videos? You communicate your points very well. Adrian, here's the thing, man. And I may do some training videos, but here's the thing. They would have to be very limited because I am not a trainer. I don't fake the funk. If I don't know something, I don't know it. I'm not a trainer. I don't want to sit here and I don't know, show you guys your dogs how to do something, and then, I don't know, set you up for failure on something else. So I appreciate your comment. Serge, I imagine having the end of year stack off in person at an event you host. We wanted to do that. We actually, back when Danny and Daryl, for example, used to come on my lives, we actually wanted to do a stack off. Here's the problem I face. The problem I face is I don't have the time to set up a show. That's what Danny was going to do. Between doing lives, doing videos, females having pups, running the kennel. By the way, everything you see in this kennel, everything you see is done by hand. I don't pay anybody to come do it. I do it. All right, I enjoy doing it. A lot of the things I can't do for medical reasons. I can't. For example, I cannot. What do you call it when you? Man, I'm at a loss of words. For metal, somebody help me out here. Whenever you, in Spanish, it's called soldar. Anyways, anything that lets off like some sort of metal gas or anything like that, I cannot be around. And so my wife will do that for me. But outside of that, everything else you see here in this yard, we do it ourselves. Kahan, yes, sir. Honestly, you're right, Adam. After every video, you got your degree in QBN. Hard to find the right questions. Well, that leads me. Surprise Live, Ken Robinson. Yeah, man, everything's good, bro. Everything's good. Um, yeah, just a membership impromptu live. Yeah, man, just trying to get back to you guys. And if some of you are not going to watch me today on the live, you might watch me in a couple of days, and that's fine too, man. I just, how's Danny been? I don't have face. He's been great. In fact, I had a conference with him over FaceTime yesterday, checking out what this girl's doing because she likes to eat dirt. Mocha, what you doing, girl? Okay. Yeah, just keeping her in check. But yeah, he's doing great. Yeah, welding. Welding is the correct word. I cannot weld. I cannot weld. Whenever you weld, it lets out some fumes, and those fumes, I can't even be around it. That and also sawdust. I can definitely work around wood, but there can't be sawdust in the air. There is, I can't be around it. Plus, my dog is more of a protection dog, so it's kind of hard to take him around people and have his balls touch because plus it costs too much money. There you go. So if your dog can't go, what better place to show him off than at the Bully Stack Off, and you have a chance at $5,000 payoff, cash, one on top of another, huh? You can't beat it, man. Yeah, yeah. So let me go see this girl. You don't listen, do you? Look, you got mud in your nose. Look, she's trying to convince me, but look at her nose. Come here, Mocha. Look at her. I don't know if you can catch her nose. Say hi. Say hi. I'm trying to move the camera here. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Maybe next time I'll have my daughter record, and then that way, it's easier and whatnot. This girl Mocha. Let me show her to you real quick. This girl Mocha. I'm gonna come out on record and say it. This is a bad bitch. That's all I'm gonna say. That's a bad bitch. This girl, just like her brother Congo, they're not even a year and a half yet. And right now, for the last, I want to say the last 2 weeks, I've had to be on top of her because she's been challenging Kadabra. For those of you that know, have been following me, Kadabra is the alpha. She ousted our girl Latessa. But Mocha's trying her, man. She's trying her hard. And I was thinking, okay, well, maybe she lost maybe she consumed the pups because of stress. But that's not the case. And I know it's not the case because I've ran progesterones. And that gives me more detailed story of what's going on. Serge says it's very toxic. I'm a welder for a cat dealer. Okay, so so I can't be around. I had an old Army injury, so I cannot be around like strong smells. For example, if there's when my wife cleans the bathroom with bleach, for example, she lets me know. Because last time I walked in the bathroom, she didn't tell me, and she had just cleaned it with bleach, and I walked in, and immediately I got an asthma attack. So, yeah, things like those are the things that she has to do for me. Is like welding. Sometimes when I need wood to be cut or whatever, she does that. And my wife works side by side with me on here. To be honest with you, she probably works more than me, hands down. I won't sit here and BS that. Nathan said he'd come down and weld for you if you have a welder. That's what he does daily. Laugh out loud. Okay, Nathan. All right, man. But the only problem is I'm all the way in Texas, bro. You're in Florida, I believe, right? If not, let me know. But yeah, no, my wife, she's gotten the hang of it, man. She really has. And, sometimes I leave everything set up for her where all she's got to do is just show up and just and weld and we're done. Yeah, bro, been breathing it for years. Oh, that's not a good thing. You want to be breathing, Nate. There's a fit for everyone in their own crowd. It is cool because everyone is welcome here. It's all love. Yeah, man, that's what it's all about. Jacob says some merch would be a good prize. Well, we did give merch out. To the first 3 prizes, we gave $100 worth of merch. Do you find that to be good? Adam Field says your wife is a boss. Bruh. You will never know because she doesn't come out on camera. But my wife, I have to tell you guys 100%. I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for my wife. Because not only does she weld and do things that I can't do, not only when I was a nurse, my wife's also in the medical field. When I didn't show up here in time, she wouldn't wait for me, you know, like she could have just as easily said, you know what, I'm going to wait till you show up here at 10 o'clock at night, and then we can go back there and clean the dogs together and feed them. She never did that, man. Like when I would show up at 10, my food was there on my table and the dogs were taken care of. Obviously, I would never abuse that, but the times that it did happen, my wife, you know, she more than stepped up, man. So she's a good welder for a nurse. Yeah. Monkey Run, where did you get the vest thing you use on the dogs when you trim their nails? I got it from Amazon. I looked up the name because I had somebody asking me about it. Here, let me bring it up. Let me get it because it's right in here in the in the Oasis, and I believe it's called. Dang, Raul, I can't believe I forgot the name too. It's they got a special name for it. It's called hammock. That's what it is. It's called a dog hammock or a dog nail trimming hammock or something to that effect. But when I bought it originally, I'm gonna set it up here. I'm gonna show it to you guys. When I bought it originally, it's meant for jumping. Here it is. That's it right there. Right? And you can see these metal. You see these metal loops it has is so that if you're a free, if you skydive or whatever, you could actually put that on the dog and they could actually jump with you. That's what I bought it for originally. And if you're asking, I'll let you know already. Yeah, the original idea was to jump out of the plane with a dog, and I still won't discard that idea. So sooner than later, you may see me jump off somewhere with my dog. Who knows? I still want a hat. I pay for it or put it in the prizes, and I'll try to win one. I only lost by 2 questions, so I think I might have a chance. Okay, that's fair. That's fair, Adam Fields. I think we're gonna add hats. That's fair. Kyle, do me a favor, write that down, bro. Javier Rivera, where are all the likes? People hit them likes. We actually got 5 people in here. We got 11 likes. I can't complain. Adam Fields says, "Oh, and the mic placement was much better last night." You see, I listened to you, man. I listened to you. Yeah, a lot of people, when it comes to this social media thing, they think that the creator, in this case me, that we're not watching. Dude, we watch everything, bro. I don't miss anything. And I know you guys don't know this, but you know, it's not just me. We got quite a few people watching everything. We got quite a few people watching everything. So when, you know, somebody decides to, you know, try to bring us down or talk BS or whatever, trust me, I know pretty quickly. And so, yeah, man, just like we look at everything for the bad, we definitely look at everything for the good. And, you know, you made that suggestion, and I thought it was a good one. So we went ahead and made the change. All right, got it. If you do it, we got it. Yeah, no, definitely. If I jump out of the plane, yeah, I'll definitely. It's been, what is it, 2023? My last jump was back in '99 when I was still in the service. So it's been a minute. Carl Johnson, I hit the like first thing. Appreciate the love, man. All right, guys. So listen. I got to feed my dogs. Sun's starting to come down, as you can see. If you got any pertinent questions, now's the time to ask me, because you got about 2 or 3 more minutes before I cut this off. So now would be a good time for you to ask me. Look at this girl. Mm-hmm. You daddy's little girl. There you are. There she is. Troublemaker that she is. Come on, let's go to your cage. Come on. Yeah, man. Thank you for your service and all the other vets. Amen, bro. Also, I'm going to say this here. There's some things that I could say here that I won't say out there, only because, come here, baby. Only because you guys are members, and there's a different type of mindset for people that are members and take us seriously versus just anybody out there that's just wanting to throw shade for no reason. We got Cadabra barking up a storm. What I was going to say is, if you're a veteran and you make me aware, of course, I am going to ask for your D214. That's an automatic $500 off any dogs. I don't care what dog it is. It could be a Merle. I could care less. It's $500 off right off the bat. And if you catch me in the wrong mood, if you catch me in the right mood, I might just make it 1,000. We'll figure that out when we get there. Oh, thank you, Serge. Appreciate the love, man. Yeah. Have you experienced green color discharge from your pregnant females? I have not. I can tell you. Wait. I take that back. Yes, I did. And I'm trying to remember who it was, which female it was. Usually whenever you see green discharge is not good. It probably means that the dog is going to consume the puppies inside, because it can show a sign of infection. Okay. And if the dogs are infected in their vaginal tract, or if the cervix feels at any point that it feels threatened at any point, then what the dog's body will do is it will automatically consume the dogs, to save the mom's life. Hope everyone is well. TJ Tactical, everyone is well, bro. I hope you're good, my brother. Haley Goss, wow, my husband was Air Force. Whoa. All right. I was Army, but good. That if you served, you served, man. So I'm good. Adam Fields, green means go. Green, yeah. Hold on. Let's talk this out here real quick. Have you ever experienced green color discharge from your pregnant females? Okay, I guess before I gave you my story, I should have asked you, how long has she been pregnant? If she's due to give birth any minute now, and you have green discharge, then what Adam Field says is absolutely right. Green means go. You need to go to the vet. She's about to give birth. What that means is the placenta has come off of the uterus, so the oxygen supply is only going to be good for about 15 minutes. All right. Now, if she's 1 month pregnant, she still has a month to go, and she has green discharge, then that could mean that there's an infection. Okay, that's what I mean. Hey, Pryor, I have. Okay, Big Pryor, you see. Hey, by the way, Big Pryor, congrats, bro. I seen you just had a litter, man. Nothing but love for you, bro. Congrats. Thanks for the knowledge, fam. You got it. I did an AI 2 weeks ago. Okay. Nate Gibbs. Now, this is where I'm a little bit confused, bro. I just made this a members only chat. Nate, I ain't picking on you, bro. But I'm seeing your comment coming from Facebook, and it doesn't have the little marking. So maybe next time I do this, I will only do it on YouTube. So if you're a member, make sure that your notifications are on in YouTube, because going forward, I'm not going to publish this whenever I do an impromptu live on Facebook. Like I said, I want this to be just members. Is that basically her plug? I know when women give birth, their blood falls out, and then next thing you know, they're ready for birth anytime. No, the green, what happens is when the placenta comes off the uterus, right? It's very iron rich, right? And when it's oxygenated, it's going to look bright red, but as the oxygen gets depleted, it's going to turn to green, okay? Because of the amount of iron there. You got it. If you don't mind me asking, how much land is your home on? Kev, that's not a question you should be asking, bro. All due respect. Don't worry about it. For safety reasons, I will never tell you what I'm sitting on or where I'm located or that kind of thing. So I hope I don't come across as an ass. I need to protect myself. Adam Fields, congrats, Big Pryor. Nate Gibbs, I am a member. I know you are. That's why I said I'm not picking on you. But I need to make sure next time I do an impromptu live is only on YouTube and not on Facebook. That's what I mean to say. I appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it. You got it, bro. Well, listen, everybody. Number love for everybody that showed up. I hope, I don't know, you've been entertained, you've been educated, and you like what I'm doing. Let me know. drop your comments below. It's been Raul from the Q, catching you on the next one.